They say the most dangerous secrets aren't the ones people tell you. They're the ones they hide so well, you never think to ask. I am Detective Drayk, and Elijah Vale was a master of secrets. Not the loud kind. Not the ones that leave trails of receipts, emails, fingerprints. No, Elijah was quieter. He didn't bury secrets. He preserved them, cataloged them, worshipped them. We found it during the second sweep of the bookstore. A crawl space tucked behind a wall of antique biographies. Locked. No key, no handle. It was only the smell that gave it away. Leather, dust, and something far more unsettling. Inside there was a wooden chest. Midnight black. Steel corners. No label, no markings. But it was heavy, emotionally, more than physically. You could feel it breathing before you opened it. We expected maybe money. IDs, weapons. What we found instead was intimacy. Her scarf, a chipped teacup, a hairbrush with strands still clinging to the bristles, a parking ticket, hers. He collected her life like a museum curator, each item arranged with obsessive precision. And beneath it all, pages, hundreds of them, each titled by date, each one beginning the same way. Today, she smiled at me. To Elijah, that was enough. You see, the box wasn't a trophy case. It was a shrine, a place where delusion lived like religion. And like all fanatics, Elijah believed what he built was holy. But beneath the letters, tucked in a manila envelope, was something else. Something we didn't expect. A photo, grainy, printed from an old phone. It was Lila, asleep. The timestamp on the file didn't match any surveillance. That meant one thing. He'd been in her apartment. No signs of break-in, no forced entry. That's how skilled he was, or how careful. He knew her schedule better than she did. When she left her key under the doormat, when she forgot to relock the window. The worst part, he never took anything, never touched her. He just watched. He stood over her as she slept and took a photo to remember it, called it proof of closeness. That's what he wrote in the margin. She lets me near her, even when she doesn't know it. That's trust. That wasn't trust. That was terror with a heartbeat. And he didn't stop there. We discovered a second box, smaller, hidden in the staff bathroom behind a cracked tile. Inside were Polaroids, people Lila interacted with, her professor, her roommate, even a little girl she babysat. One by one, they started to disappear from her life. Moving, ghosting, accidents. We tracked one of them, her professor, found him living in another state under a fake name. Said a man matching Elijah's description followed him home one night. Never spoke, just watched. Every time he left the house, Elijah was there, until he got the message. That was Elijah's pattern. He didn't just stalk, he pruned, removed distractions, edited the world around her until all that was left was him. He wrote about it too. You can't build love on a cluttered stage. Every great romance needs silence to echo. And Lila still had no idea, still buying her coffee, still smiling at the man behind the bookstore counter. She didn't know the box existed, but it knew everything about her. This was more than obsession. This was authorship. And Elijah Vale, he believed he was writing the greatest love story ever told. Next episode, her eyes, because one day she looked back and the hunter felt seen.